Hi, in this video we are going to continue the setup of IIS on Windows 10. This is the fourth video on that. This is a list of suggestions how you can use this video. The notes for this video can be found here, which is loaded here. Oh, sorry, not here. Which is loaded here. Okay. So in this video we are going to enable directory browsing. Okay. And enable ASP.NET. Okay. To enable directory browsing, why do we need directory browsing? Personally, I think directory browsing is not safe if you are running, if you are doing things on a live server, you should disable that. But if you are doing development on a local machine, directory browsing will make your life much easier. For example, first make sure that your server is running, so that's running. If it's not running, you just switch it, you just start it, okay? And then look at the my underscore ASP underscore net virtual directory you have just created. It points to ctem my underscore ASP underscore net, and this is the files. Let's say I reorganize stuff. Create a new folder called EG000A. And I cut this two files and put into EG000A, and you forgot about that, and then you try to come here and say, oh, this is my directory, I forgot that I should add in EG000A. You come over here and you try to paste that, you have error message, and you don't know why. Okay, and you try to go one level up, they will tell you you cannot browse the directory. So that is not very convenient. Of course, if you put in EG000A here, it will work, but it probably takes a while for you to figure that one out. Alright, so it will be good if you can actually see the directory and go there. Okay, so to do that, we can come over here, say I want to enable directory browsing for this virtual directory or alias, whatever you want to call it. So you right click here, say I want to so you come over here. Okay, it's not right click, I'm sorry, just left click here, and I say I want to enable directory browsing. So you have to double click on it, double click, you will go into directory browsing, and you realize directory browsing has been disabled, so you need to enable it. Okay, after you enable that, you should be able to hit enter here, and you should be able to see the subfolders. And then you should be able to come here and look at your file, HTML file. So that is good. Okay, that is good. All right, the next thing I want to do is I want to, okay, let's go back. Let's go back to this level. The next thing I want to do is I want to enable ASP.NET. Okay. Of course, you'll be like, wait a minute, you mean IIS does not have ASP.NET? Of course it has, but it's not enabled yet, so we have to switch it on. Okay. All right, so to switch it on, we need a couple of files to test. So I have a file here. So if you go to my website, that I have a couple of files here called EG001. I'm not going to call it EG001 because I'm going to use them for testing. So I'm going to create a subfolder called EG000B. Okay, and I'm going to copy these files to this subfolder. So I'm going to right click here, save link as C10 MyASP.NET EG000B, save the first file, second file, style, configuration, and last file. Okay, so I have five files here, and the SPX file is the file for .NET. Okay, SPX. So let's try to access that file. So I come over here, I reload. I should be able to see the second folder. And if I click on default.aspx, they will give you an error message. Extension configuration, so on and so forth. In other words, they cannot read it. Okay, the main reason is because ASP.NET is not enabled, so we have to enable that. Okay, again, we have to go to Control Panel. So let's do a search. Control Panel, and go to Programs and Features, and turn Windows features on and off here. So here, and let's go to IIS, Internet Information Services. As you can guess, www services, World Wide Web services, in application development features. Oops, ASP.NET 4.6 is not switched on, so we have to switch it on. So remember to switch on here, ASP.NET 4.6. Okay. Of course, this thing will change. I mean, last time was 4.5. I'm pretty sure 4.7 may come out. So if this thing changes, don't be alarmed. Just switch it on. Okay. Let's say OK. And it takes a while. It depends on computer. Some computer takes longer, so you have to wait for what mine's pretty fast. So close. It's done. Okay, so now if you come over here and reload, you realize your application is running. Okay, you can do some work, you borrow money from people, what is the interest rate and how many years you borrow, and you calculate, they give you how much debt you. So this is a very simple ASP.NET C# application. Okay, SPX file. So now you can run a SPX file. So let's look at these files. So these three files, the SPX, SPXCS, and CSS files are responsible to the application here. So let's open Notepad++. So this is a very simple file. CS, this is a very simple SPX file. And this is a pretty simple CSS file. Okay, in theory, you can write a .NET C# application using Notepad++. You can write the whole thing here, it will run. Okay, but if you have Visual Studio, Microsoft Visual Studio, say 2015 edition is the one that we're going to use. So if you have a Visual Studio software running, they will help you to generate a lot of the stuff here, so you don't have to write everything. It will make your life much easier for standard applications. So we are going to install Visual Studio in the next video. Okay, so this is a good place to stop. In the next video, we are going to install Visual Studio 2015 edition. Thanks for watching.